Raw Facts TV. Ha! We back. It's your boy Tease coming to you once again, giving you the raw facts. Now, my cuz asked a question the other day. She was like, why are men not interested in relationships or getting married anymore? And I'll tell you why. A lot of us just have woke the fuck up. That's the God's honest truth. We just woke up and we're just really tired. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're fucking tired. And we're not getting our money's worth. And I'm gonna tell y'all what we mean by that. Everybody's still going with this notion, happy wife, happy life. It's happy spouse, happy house. And until you women realize that, it's like, what are we getting? And the thing about it is, people, until you get on your grown person shit, that means grown man or grown woman shit, you'll understand and realize there's nobody's job to make you happy. Happy is an internal thing. Nobody know you like you. Because happiness starts from within. Because if you don't have self-love, how you going to have love for somebody else? And we all know for a fact that women are their own biggest critics. We can say, "No, baby, that look good on you." Nah, but I think I want to do this. I think I want to try this. I think this look better. Y'all own worst critics. We can't make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. And with that being said, if you can't make yourself happy, how the fuck you gonna make me happy? And if you can't love yourself, how the fuck can you possibly love me? If you don't have it within yourself to give. Make sense? And I'm gonna give you a scenario. A man busts his ass to put himself on another level, to get to a certain status. Our focus is work and providing for the family. That's it. That's what we do as men. We work, we provide, we protect. And women take that provisioning and that protection for granted. A lot of men do a lot for these women. And I'm a perfect example. I did a lot for women that I had no relationships with. They were just good friends. I took care of my friend and her son for at least 3 years until she got on her feet and was able to, do things for themselves. I wasn't looking for nothing in return. She helped me out in some ways and I helped her out in some ways. But that's what I'm saying. It's like she wanted a relationship, but I knew she couldn't give me what I needed as a man. You know what I'm saying? And she is a good girl. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. She a good girl. You know what I'm saying? Her heart is pure gold. But you know how somebody can be a good person, just not for you. You know what I'm saying? She wanted a relationship, but I knew it wasn't gonna work on my end. I knew she wasn't the woman that can build with. But it's no love loss. It's it's just like some people just aren't compatible in certain areas. I'm not going to get in something just for the sake of getting in something, just to say I'm in something, if that makes sense. And you ladies take men for granted. Men have to build themselves to a certain status. And that's what hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. We make these sacrifices to get to a certain level. Then once we reach that level, we like, okay, now I'm comfortable. Now, let me find a woman to share my success with. And 9 times out of 10, we pick a woman, because let's be for real. If we gonna be real, this is raw facts, and I'm gonna give you all the raw facts. If we gonna be real, let's keep it real. If we wasn't at that certain status or level, y'all wouldn't fuck with us anyway. And y'all ladies know we ain't lying, because a man would take a woman without a job, but a woman won't take a man without a job. Unless she's just desperate and one of those type of females that I just need a man. But women are hypergamous by nature. They're always going to go for the best options. And this is what men know. So with that being said, if money is your reason for being involved with a marriage or relationship or anything of that type of nature, men are just not stupid no more. See, what y'all ladies don't understand, the true value of a woman is your divine femininity. That's what makes that man feel like a king, and then he would do all the things that you would want him to do without you asking. Because he's already in his right role. He's flourishing in that. And the more feminine you are to him, the more of a leader and protector and provider he will be to you. And the reason why men and women are not, men are not interested in getting with women, because y'all quick to bail, y'all quick to jump out the ship, y'all quick, soon as things don't go y'all way, y'all quick to leave the relationship. Like I saw a video the other day. They was asking this woman about 50-50. And this is just common sense shit, y'all. And I get why they think that way sometimes, because, but all right, let me get to the video first. So about 50-50, she was like, I wish the fuck I would go half 50-50 with a man. If he ain't paying all the bills, I don't need him. That's what she said. Now let's take the common sense approach to that. So as a woman, you already paying 100% of the bills by yourself. So a man comes in and willing to pay half the bills. You don't want to fuck with him because he ain't paying all the bills. Where's the common sense of that? And for a lot of women, y'all want a man to pay all the bills, but then y'all still want to control and do what the fuck you want to do. It don't work like that, sweetie. You can't, this ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way. If you want a man to pay the cost, he's going to be the boss. If you want to have say, come with some pay. And it stems from a lot of these females. I'm going to tell y'all the real reason. Because men don't want relationships because we're not appreciated. Y'all act like we supposed to do. Y'all make us feel obligated rather than appreciated. So now men will be like, okay. And then you come with the tube. How you going to come with tube and I'm doing everything? I put your life on easy street. Shit. You shouldn't want for nothing. You should be catering to me once I come into the house if you're not paying nothing. And the major problem, and that's why men are like, well, fuck all this. I'd rather be by myself. It ain't worth it. Then you get married. You done went to law school or whatever. then studied, got your degree, built yourself up, built your status. Finally decided to get with the woman. She's 6 months into the relationship or the marriage. Now you're paying everything. She got all this free time on her hand. And like they say, unidle hands is the devil's workshop. She ain't got nothing to do. Social media all day on her phone. Scouting for new niggas because they hypergamous. Once you make money, you're a god. You will never be loyal to no one. You definitely won't be loyal to a man because there's always somebody with a bigger bag. So a man that built himself up to this level decided to share his life with this woman, but she's still for the streets. Then if the shit don't work, she can take half of everything he done sacrificed his life to build. The trade-off ain't worth it. And men are now waking the fuck up. And see, a lot of women, they want to do the bare, they want a man, but they want to do the bare minimum to keep that man. I cook, I clean. Baby girl, you was doing those things before you met me. And I was doing those things before I met you. I don't need you to do the basic shit and then expect the world in return. The woman is supposed to be the helpmeet. I am the leader. I am the head. You are the helpmate. Help me what I need you to do. Not where you feel you should do the bare minimum and get by. I don't need you doing shit I was doing before I met you. Before I met you, I was cooking and cleaning and washing my own clothes. I don't need that shit from you. I don't need you. I don't need a woman for that. I need you in the areas where I need you at in order to be effective and help me with our process of leveling up. And a lot of women aren't able to do that because they was raised in single parent households and they never saw their mothers cater to a man in that manner. So therefore, if you haven't seen this example growing up, you wouldn't know how to reciprocate the energy of a leader, a God-fearing man, because you never saw it. All you hear these women walking around saying who's single mothers is I'm the mama and the daddy. I did it all by myself. In most single mother parent households, they raise their daughters to be independent. That's why you hear a lot of these women screaming, I don't need no man. And the reason why they screaming, I don't need no man, because they figure if they making their own bag, they don't need no man, because they think that's the only qualifications that a man has to a woman is a financial resource. But it's so many much more layers to a real man, but y'all just don't peel back them other layers. Because anything you women think you're giving to a man, bringing cooking and cleaning and all that shit to the table, it's like Shannon Sharp said, we could pay somebody to do that. So what are you really bringing to the table that I can't pay somebody else to do? And relationships is not about being happy. It's about support. That's the number one thing in relationships. It's about support. I'm going to support you in whatever you want to do. And I pray in God you support me in whatever I want to do. Whether you agree with it or not. It's about support. That's the strength that keep relationships together. So this is one of the reasons why men are not taking dating and marriage serious no more. For one, we always lose when the shit don't work out. But it's a plus for y'all. It's a game. It's a liability for us. It's financial gain for y'all. You wasn't in school studying for them tests to get that degree, to get that job. He was. He built himself to this level. But he can marry you, and all the shit he sacrificed years and years it took him to get, He can lose it all if he just make a bad decision to pick the wrong woman. So when you look at it through those lenses, those are reasons why it's not about us being afraid of commitment. It's about us, what we lose when we do commit. Because let's be honest, marriage is just a money grab for women. Because what does a man get from marriage? I can tell you what he loses. But if y'all can answer in the comment section and tell me what benefits a man can get out of marriage. What's the benefit for marriage for a man that he can't get from any other woman without being married? What are we getting? What's the difference? Me putting a ring on your finger just entitles you to all the shit that I done worked and sacrificed for. What benefit is it in it for me? For real. Think about it. And y'all ladies know I'm not lying. And some of y'all fellas, y'all know I ain't lying because y'all going through it or done been through it. That's why I don't believe in when people, oh, this is my third and fourth and fifth wife. I'm like, I really don't think real love really strike that many times, because that's like playing Russian roulette. It's like, shit, how many times you gonna give a motherfucker a chance to take everything you done built your life to? And then you got some women, well, if you love me, you wouldn't put no prenup in play. And I take that as this. If you love me, you wouldn't mind if I did, because you're in it for love, right? My point exactly. If you in it for love, you wouldn't care if I had a prenup available. So these are some things you need to think about. But this is why relationships don't work. This is why 80% of the divorce end by women. If a woman takes a man and takes his shit, now he paying alimony. She do the same thing in another relationship. She get about 2 or 3 marriages under her belt. She ain't never got to work no more in her life, because she probably collecting money from them 2 or 3 husbands. So to answer my cousin question, why men aren't interested in relationships and marriages no more, because it's too much of a liability for us. There's nothing in it that we gain. And the thing about it is, a man will sacrifice his happiness to provide and protect for his family. But a woman will put her happiness before her family. If she ain't happy, ain't nothing right. If she ain't happy, ain't nothing right. And most of y'all try and use sex as a weapon and then wonder why that man go out and cheat with somebody else. You signed up for a commitment. Headaches and all that, I don't feel like it. All you doing is pushing that nigga into another bitch arms. That's an old school game that done been played out. How many times have y'all heard more men talk about, yeah, when we was getting it in when we was dating, but as soon as we got married, the sex done slowed down to damn near stop. She did that to reel you in to secure a nice cushy life for herself. Now she has obligations to meet, and obligations that don't require really much, just a little time. They don't even want to do that unless they feel like it. But not even taking into consideration the roof over their head and everything that you providing for them in the process. And I can't get the simplest shit I want. You can't even get motherfucking home cooked meal when you want. You can't even come home to a meal. You can't even get breakfast cooked. And that's because a lot of women, like I said, they never saw that dynamic in their household coming up. It was always the mama raising the kids. They might see mama little friend or whatever and come by every now and then watching TV and bust up or leave in the morning, or you know how it is that this is your play uncle such and such, and when the nigga really knocking the bottom out your mama and you just, it's crazy, man. So this is the reason why men are not taking relationships serious no more. We're not appreciated. And we came to the fact that realizing that why try to please or satisfy the unsatisfied, but when no matter what we do is never enough. No matter what we do, we never enough. And there's no more God-fearing women out here. Because if you had a lot of God-fearing women out here, a lot of women know their role and they will play their position. They're not trying to run shit. You know what I'm saying? Women get in their masculine energy when they're single in the household and they running the household by themselves. That's when that masculine energy comes out. But when they meet a man, they can't just jump back into that feminine role because they've been taking care of their kids and running their household so long. Now they feel like out of place. Now that's where the combativeness starts. He in his rightful position and rightful role, but he can't play it because he dealt with a woman who's been the single mother or a single for so long that she's used to doing everything her way. She can't adapt to his role as a man. So he needs to lead. A man cannot follow a woman. It's like my man said on that interview. It's like, if I'm your protector and I'm the stronger vessel, why the fuck would I follow your lead? You can't protect me. You can't protect the man. I'm the stronger vessel. But a lot of women don't want to relinquish that power because sometimes, let's be honest, they get drunken with it. And a lot of women, if they make more money than a man or they got a good job, that's when they say they don't need a man. But the funny thing about it is, I only hear the black women say they don't need a man. I never heard of Asian, Japan, Chinese, whatever, Arab, Mexican, Italian. I never heard none of them sisters say they don't need a man. And see, this is because this is one of the reasons why American men go abroad to find their wives, because the women over there know the value of a real man. It's not about just financial resources to them. They know how to honor and cherish a real man. They know they need him. It's not just about the money. America has brainwashed black women to the point where they can have babies with a man. It's like Sister Sherazade Ali said. They break down the black man through the black woman. If our women turn on us and we're the ones that only can create more of our race, but if they can turn on us and don't want to fuck with us because they can get a government check or Section 8, and I don't need no man, I don't need no nigga to pay my bills. The system in society has got them to adopt that ideology, and they've been running with it, and it's destroying the black families. And y'all playing right into their agenda. Think about it. Yeah, I'll give you Section 8. Yeah, oh baby, I'll give you a house for you and your kids. But that nigga can't stay there. You'll forfeit your program. That nigga can't stay there. Plus, we can put him on child support, and he can get you another income coming in besides the money that we giving you, and we give you a discount off the rent. You ain't got to worry about no food. We get you the bridge card. We get you an EBT. So basically, I'm gonna give you enough money to pay the utilities in the house, give you a discount on the bills. On the rent, and then we can use that child support money so you can buy the kids clothes, school clothes or whatever. So you good. You don't need no man. You just need us, the government. And females adopted that. Not saying all females do this, but a lot of our sisters in our black communities do this. And that's why a lot of sisters don't want to work. Why get a job when I can live for free? They taking care of my kids, even though the baby daddy ain't. Now, turn that shit around for the baby daddy. Now, he ain't making what he's supposed to be making because he's coming out of child support. He's paying more in child support than he is in his rent. So now he's forced to live in the slums because he paying so much child support. But it's not what his paycheck reflects. His paycheck reflects that he could be living way better lifestyle, a way better place. But he's forced to live below his means because of child support. So this is some more of the reasons why men are no longer interested in relationships or marriage, because the cost is too high and we can't pay it. Because if anything costs you your sanity and your peace, it's too motherfucking expensive. And this is Tease, kicking the raw facts. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I got some more heat for you. Peace.